Guys, we're back with another derail valley. Yeah, we tried doing just another screw around and do some railroad ops here in Derail Valley. But yeah, we're gonna actually start a new career save. But this time it's gonna be in narrow gauge. So I'm not gonna do a proper stream start with this one because this is just gonna be just me, jumping in after the failed live stream Derail Valley last time this morning. So we're back with a little bit of Derail Valley. Let me just get set up here. Where's my character? Where? Character, hello. Earth Beyond Summon Network. Oh god, okay, there I am. Perfect. Alright. So yeah. New save. We're starting off with a Shay, and we're starting off here at Lumber Mill. And we're going to be doing narrow gauge only contracts. Good, mouse. I need to do something real quick before we start. I need my Derail Valley character. And we're doing 2D because I cannot get Wario to work with. It crashes the PC. So, also, yeah. And it's also an excuse for me to use my 2D character, which I don't normally ever use anymore. And I am going to get this show on the road, and let's go shake hands with Danger.
Shake hands with Danger, be the guy you ought to know.
Yeah, let's go shake hands with Danger. Run some steam. Also, I do have got the diesel as well, and the little like quarter as well, the little 440 quarter. And we do have some cars here. I do have shunting, so we could do a shunting maneuver. But yeah, so
enjoy your stay at the Sawmill Station office. Top of the board, an unloading order with a reward of $26,000.
Say what now? Oh, it's these ones, but these are standard gauge. Also, have you noticed my mod for the booklets is broken? Yay! Well, actually, no, it's not. That's right, it's not for shunting. So. Also, I think I have. Do I have a remote switcher? Don't have roots. Yeah, I have root setter. Root setter is an amazing thing. All you can do is just basically pre-program your routes before you highball. So I think, you know what? I'm thinking we are going to head up to Goods Factory. Yeah, we're going to do some shunting up there. Honestly, this one, yeah, for $1,400 is not bad. Time bonus is a whole lot of time. It's only 3 cars. It's in C1 outbound. And they're narrow gauge. So, yeah, these ones right here. Actually, no, that's a shunting job. I thought I got rid of the British wagons, but apparently I can't get rid of the British wagons. No. Alright. I thought I got rid of all the Brit wagons. Apparently I did not. Alright. C1 outbound. Boards and plywood, C1 outbound. I think we'll take the little, like, Davenport, to be honest. C4S, C3. Where is C1 outbound? Is it this cut here? No. I think a mod failed to load in. Sawmill. Bravo. There's no C1 out. C1. Oh, C1 outbound right here. Alright. And we're gonna take our like geared steamer and we're gonna take that. And if you notice, we're in realistic mode. So this is kind of a realistic career mode. That's why there's also no music. But let's get this show on the road, shall we? Hope we don't die. Alright. Also, there's no control stand cam. I'm well aware of that. It's just my camera tripod broke, so, that. So, yeah. Alright, let's fire up this old, Shay, Heisler here. Alright. Let's go grab our Chevrolet. A Chevelle. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna leave this one here, and we're just gonna take the Davenport. Yeah, fuck it. We'll take the Davenport. It's all ready to go anyway, so... Yeah, we'll take this up to Goods Factory. We'll see if she can make it to Goods Factory. If not, we can always find something on the way there, so... It's only 3 cars. I'm not gonna waste a logging engine for, like, 3 cars. Show on the road, so that's gonna be on the other side of that train of tractors there. And yes, these are standard cars, so they've been converted to narrow gauge, but they're standard gauge height, so... And there's no transition car, so... Transition car would be that the couplers at a different height. You know, I'm actually make that. Okay, write that down, for a custom car loader mod. A transition car to go from, Derail Valley standard gauge, coupler height to... But yeah, there's our cars, so let's take a look at it. Yeah, they're all narrow gauge. Alright. Like 4-axle narrow gauge, then we have some 2-axle shit here. Actually, they're standard gauge. Alright. Yeah. There's like no narrow gauge stuff here. Or is it this thing here? I mean, we could do some switching. Yeah, we could do some switching instead. Yeah, let's do some
Welcome to the
switching
Sawmill Station office. Make yourself comfortable.
Can you drop it? Alright. So, prepare plywood for departure to Goods Factory. Okay. I can do that, and, yeah. So we'll take these 2 shuntings. Wood ships, and that's gonna be... B1S. Oh, yeah, B1S, those cars there. Okay. So we got some switching jobs to do. Let's clean up our inventory here. That's not what we gotta do. That's standard gauge. We don't have the equipment for that. Right now we have narrow gauge. So those are the only 2. That's narrow gauge, and narrow gauge. Alright, so we're gonna build a shunting train. Alright. That's gonna be what? B1S, C4S, B1S to BL4 to C1 out. And then they all go to C1 outbound. Alright, so we're gonna build a train for departure to Goods Factory, and then we're gonna take the steamer. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Then we'll take the steamer to bring it all up to Goods Factory. Train length 2. By the way, we're racking up locomotive fees out there. What do you think we are? Made out of money? Alright, so we can't do all the switching contracts, though. Just the ones we can... Okay, so yeah, we don't have long to. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna be realistic about this. What now? Train length 1, really?
loading order. Couple 2 cars at track Bravo 1 and 2 cars at track Charlie 4.
How much is
Then load 4 cars at track Bravo 4. Then uncouple at track Charlie 1 to complete the order.
I mean, I could just take out another starter load. Alright, just get, I should have gotten these when I before starting the stream. Because now I gotta cheat in money, but don't worry. You gotta cheat in enough to get train length 1. Yeah. We're gonna start with like train length 1 at least. And also, yeah, give us a little bit of starting cash. There you go. That way we can do all these switching jobs. The current order is 1. Alright, we can only do 1 at a time. Okay. How much is current orders? I hate the buy licenses using cheating. But I need to dump off this starter cash. So current orders 1. That'll leave us with 4 grand. So that's a bit better. Alright. So we have concurrent orders 1. That way we can take multiple orders.
A loading order. Couple 7 cars at track Bravo 1. Then load at track Bravo 4. Then uncouple at track Charlie 1 to complete the order.
So we got 2 at B1S. And then B1 has 2 cars. Oh, they're the 2, yeah, I think they're those 2 right there. Okay, those are narrow gauge too. Good, okay. Or they could be the British ones. Oh god, lag? What in the hell is wrong with the lag all of a sudden? Autosave, I'm gonna blame you. Oh, they're the British ones. Blech. One has goody. So that whole rake of cars back there. It's fine. They're all 2 axle, so it should be fine. It's just the coupler heights are going to be different. We got to take the ones off of B1S. All our cars are in B1S. Splendid. So we're going to take the little like Davenport loco here. I had to spawn that in, but we would say that the derail Pacific Logging Corporation gave us that. Like, girls, like, you blew up too many modern locomotives. You're gonna get the older stuff. All right, let's explore our ship box here. So this is what we got to start with for our seeable next couple streams. You're gonna be getting used to this cab and this part of the railroad because normally in a normal playthrough, right, you get started at steel mill. We decided to start at sawmill. Or SW. So. Alright. Just a change of pace, yeah. Right. Forward. Alright, clear car. That's what she said. Yes. I might need to put in like a laugh track on here too. I think I have one. I found some of my older, like, soundboard stuff that I just had buried in files. And one of them is a laugh track. So, I'm going to see if I can add a laugh track to this. Just show on the road. Just light the tires, burn the wheels, and get those brakes undone. Let's go. Wonder if, what, oh, that's that long 2 switching. Yeah, these current orders.
Busy day at Sawmill, isn't it? $26,000 are on the table for an unloading order right here at Sawmill.
Yeah, we got that. We got to unload these logging trailers, but I mean, we're gonna make this plywood train a lot bigger because it's only 3 cars right now. So yeah. I just realized half of them are freaking narrow gauge, so we'll only take the narrow gauge ones. Honestly, I think we just abandoned the British cars yet. Like say we don't have a standard gauge locomotive yet. I don't plan to get a standard gauge license either, so standard gauge license. Imagine if that was really a thing. Can we just cancel this order? We're just gonna cancel that order. Yeah, we're just gonna cancel that one and let's focus. You little switcher, and it's in neutral, by the way. It's just rolling forward in neutral. Bumper into first gear here. Let's keep going. We got some shunting to do. And I'm assuming our cut cars are right there at B1s. So we'll probably go through, yeah, the one right there next to B3, that track there. Go all the way down to the end. Look at how jank this track is. Oh, it's so cool. And yes, we're on proper narrow gauge. It's 3-foot narrow gauge. In a little like narrow gauge diesel. So cool. Doing some switching maneuvers.
Speed limit 40 and 150 meters.
We cook here. Alright, we're gonna run around to the other side of the train. Because that there is in the way. Those two standard gauge cars are in the way. Yeah, and those are not gauge mod compatible either. See, they're technically in the dirt. So, at some point, I will update the map to standard gauge so we can run standard gauge. But I thought for this playthrough we would just do some more narrow gauge stuff because I haven't done a lot of narrow gauge. I got all the narrow gauge trains and everything and then just never used them. So there's our wagons there. And I'm assuming it's this whole cut here. Then we gotta shove those in what? B4L. Oh, this is so cool. This locomotive is loosely based off of, I believe, Denver Rio Grande Western #5. That little like Davenport diesel they have at the museum there in Colorado Railroad Museum. Ice has done a review on this locomotive. It's by Reben Creation by Boring Locomotive Works. It's curious. It's time to do some kicking.
Oh, I want to do some kicking!
Kick egg. Yes. Here we go again. Brakes. Perfect. I think I should switch to the non-knuckle, but we can say these are just different. These would have regular cuppers on. These would have had, I think it would have been just like the old style coupler, the pin coupler, whatever you call it. So it's the proper train terminology is escaped my brain. Can't tell if that's the right. 95 here. Is that one in order? Yep, 95. Wait, where's 40? Oh. $75 to 90. Oh, these are all mixed. Load. Couple to B1S, B4S. Alright, so we got 48 there. And 95. Alright. 224. 67, 67, 67, 76, 16, and 75, and then, so this whole cut here is not needed. Lovely, lovely, that's where it ends. Okay, so yeah, there is 2 cuts in sense. That means we gotta move a cut out of the way. I gotta go see what the hell's going on here. Oh my god, yeah, the F key is just, I totally forgot, it's just,
It's always a pleasure to see you at the Sawmill office.
Yeah, it's those. B1S, C4S, B5, the C10. Alright. So, our cut is in the sandwiched in between the middle of the, that job there, that long between job. Alright. Of plywood. So, my job now is to figure out where's the trainer? Which one is the income? Which one's the ones that 95, look for 95. Jesus Christ, the day is going by quick in this game. Right there. Alright, these cut we're gonna have to pull out of here. Lovely. So we can grab our cut. Oh yeah, that's right, I don't have third person. I'm forced to first person. We'll be able to pull this in third. Oh yeah, I should be able to pull this. No problem. you gotta be extra careful not to fall off. Because if you fall off in realistic mode, this train is technically a runaway. I've done that in the past. I've done that before.
Exiting Sawmill.
Exiting soon. And sawmill is one of those industries where it's on a bit of a hump. It's a bit of a plateau. Run over here and grab our switches. I'm just going to set this down for the main part of the thing. Main part of the thing, that the officer sighting on the B yard. Then go grab our actual thing. Damn, I can't take this with us because we only have one current job. Yeah, that could boost. Oh god, I almost blew out the motor in the thing. Big hands of things.
Kicking? Oh, I want to do some kicking!
We just kicked some cars. Stop the locomotive here. Fine, we don't need that cut. That cut's but I have at least two of the narrow gauge ones. I think I have the Davenport unlocked because it's a good little starter diesel, and I have like the little like Heisler geared steam locomotive thing. Let's hop in here. What is his levity? Oh, wait, stop. Back up. Time to kabanga banga into these cars. Those cars coming with those are part of our order? No. Also, we'll tidy up the yard. I'm not going to leave random car sets where they're not supposed to be, especially in a runaround siding. Yeah, this is like logging road shit. So we're getting like, I guess goods factory in town needs its quite of wood. So also we'll check like farm and stuff for things. Maybe some livestock, I don't know, food factory or something. Really put this Heisler through its paces. And yes, I'm going to get out and throw my switches. I'm not going to use the switch remote unless you guys want me to use the remote switcher or the remote planner. Also, all these locomotives are VR tested, so I could technically break out the VR headset of them. Let's go bring these in to get loaded, and then we'll shove off for goods factory. Time to do some. Preparing a train of plywood and planks to go to goods factory. I don't know, to be built into stuff. I don't know what they do with the planks and stuff. I don't ask questions. I just run the trains. Also, get the passing silence mod, even though that's really more of a multiplayer mod. I just want to see how it is. Now, someone needs to make a map extension. We're right by the box here, so we want to load. Nice. Alright, pilot train's all loaded. And now we just bring it to C1. How much fuel does this thing carry? Is it, I think it might have, let's check the old codex here, the locomotive codex. And that would be the, what would be, this would be, diesel mechanical 2. battery electric 2. Port card? BX3. DE4690, that's the box cab. DE4650. DE8. Yeah, that's Baldwin. These are mechanical 240. Hauling score is pretty good. Range is up to a 3. I wouldn't take a range 3 locomotive even past, let's say, like, goods factory. That is a bit of a stretch for a range 3 diesel. These are mechanical 2 narrow gauge 670. It's even more. The Davenport's even worse. It's range of 1. It needs 1 station. Okay, so yeah. I guess we'll be using that geared steamer. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. We'll be using that geared steamer for this. Unless we want to attempt to try to see if we can get this up to goods factory. I mean, it's probably has the same rating as the, what's the diesel mechanical 2 PR160? Oh, mail. Oh, that's probably... Okay, that's the DE4. Yeah, that's the, that's... Yeah. The Fowler. Great Western Imports. So the D10, which is a crap locomotive. The big boy, the big lad. The D6, that's N class. Oh yeah, here's the SO40 narrow gauge. Range of 2, so this one's even shittier than that one. Today, sunshine. Today. Yeah, that's even has worse stats than this current thing. So that's the one we're using. Yeah, the other license I have for is this one, which is the Steam 0440NG890. So it's the 890. Decent amount of range. 4. This says a range of 2. We're gonna do a yard change here. B yard? Nope, C1. So we gotta go down the hill a little bit here. Right. Yeah, I'm just getting something. Just do it. Come on, little Davenport, you got this. You want C1. I do not care that we are sandwiched. Missed it. Stop. Brakes. Thank you. Are those standard gauge? If they are, we're not taking them. They are standard gauge. Alright, so we got once this train pulls in, we'll be basically unhook the Davenport, hook the steamer up to it, and go. I do have a 2-foot narrow gauge caboose. Alright, let's go turn in this job. This one pays how much? Yeah, usually these loading contracts, yeah, like $4 grand, but yeah, that's money in my ears. Yeah, I usually play on Sandbox for Saturday night. So, Valley streams.
There's always something happening at Somo. Chasing profits. An unloading order here is your ticket to $26,000. Tough luck this time with the bonus, but you still earned $4,300 for completing the job in 34 minutes.
Yeah, it's standard gauge. That'd be good for like the D2 or... You know what? Let's see what the Davenport has enough to make this all the way up there. Granted, it is designed for one train. It's not designed for road use. It's designed for normal use. But you know what? We haven't used a steamy boy in a while. Good old steamer boy in a while. You know what? Actually, I'm just gonna sleep in bed real quick. I don't know. 7 a.m. Yes. Yes. Crawl over the sides of the couch while you're at it. Good morning, folks. Time for the early morning express train out of here. Alright, let's get this locomotive fired up. Looks like it's starting to rain. Alright. So, we gotta get rid of this locomotive ready for departure to goods factory. Chauvet. Alright, checklist items. Cylinder cock, open, check. assuming that is water valve. Blower. Open up the blower. Get the gun going, or the thing going. Let's get the woof dump going. While it's doing that, we'll get the dynamo all situated and then start oiling. And oil you. I see this has in frame. Okay, this must have like 4 per rod. And like, oh my god, you got ones underneath there too. Yes. Alright, let's get all the oil points. The ones on the back axles. Check for any on the piston assemblies. There's a lubricator there. Oil cups on this side are good. Already did that. Front side on this side, and then we're going to do the ones here as well. And that's all the oiling that we will need to do. Oiled. Oh, that. Lubricators in, good. Walk up the steps, close the door. Alright. Ah, nice dry cab. Alright, Chouval. Blower wide open so we can get the things. Let's get this thing started. Coal in the hole, the coal in the hole. The coal is going in the hole. How do you check the water on this bad boy? Oh, is it back here? Yeah, we probably have enough to make it. If we have to, we'll make a stopover like in steel mill or something. Alright, before we light that fire, let's light the fire and then set the contract. Alright, lighter please. Is she coming up to temp now? Yeah, she's coming up to temp. Firing the steamer up. Nice warm steamer cap. Let's turn in this job and get going.
Glad to have you at Sawmill. A freight haul order. Pick up 7 cars from Track Charlie 1 in Sawmill. Deliver them to Goods Factory. Then drop them off at Track Delta 6.
We up to pressure yet though? We're up to temp. First. One dump is on. Why is she not building pressure? Am I missing? Alright, also make sure the stand is good to go. If that would be valve closed, that would be valve open. Alright, that's good to go. Why ain't you building pressure? I've lit your fire. Oh, or you've overloaded on water, probably. Yeah, it's slowly, okay. I guess this must be realistic. I hear the warmth though. Water injector. Alright. Now she's building up more steam. Turn off the warmth dumps. Maybe that's taking all the steam it's making just to charge that. Alright, now she's going up to temp and pressures. Gotta be a headlight control somewhere.
Speed limit 40 and 230 meters.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Dude, come on, stop this. Like the 5th time I've banned you this week.
Speed limit 40 and 150 meters.
Go to get a caboose. Yeah, I know it's not really necessary for the valley, but cars. Does it technically matter which way it's facing though? It's technically not necessary to have a caboose. But yeah. Now we're all set and ready to go. Alright, now we're officially a train. Because technically we have a caboose. Fire nice and roaring. Swing back the blower just a little bit. Throttle on this unit. Like we're in Pacific, number 15, now departing Sawmill for Goods Factory. Goods Factory by City West. Where we at? D6
Speed limit 60 and 370 meters.
Goods Factory. GF. Girlfriend. Do we want, what is it, D6 inbound?
Safe travels from Sawmill.
We need more fuego rocks. More coal in the hole. More coal. More coal. More coal in the hole.
Speed limit 40 and 310 meters.
I just realized that I'm glad I have Carl as my automatic conductor flash fire because he can call out the speed limit. I don't have a speedo in here.
Speed limit 50 and 450 meters.
I just gotta go off the sound of hissing cars. Okay, it only does like 30. That's not helpful. We're gonna need to get an upgrade for this locomotive. We, air quotes, own this one, so. I want to get a nice, like maybe a rock railroad. I might do a livery
Speed
for
limit
this one.
40 and 500 meters.
Try livering my own steamer. But yeah, we need, I think I'm gonna need to get like a digital speedometer right there or something. Because it's only does like 30. For any speeds above 30. Screw it. How's the train doing? Doing good. Doing good. Not that long of a freight train, but hey, you know what? It's narrow gauge. And we're just starting out, so.
Speed limit 30 and 330 meters.
I don't know if I'm doing 30 though.
We're about to set a new speed record. Do not. Watch your speed.
I'm watching. There were a little bit of a dump there. It's 32 this time, so.
Speed limit 60 and 450 meters.
Where we're gonna hold it set. How's the water doing? Oh, we've been rocking the sonar cots open this entire. Yeah, the sonar cocks are there designed so the pistons have water in them. And the water can just drain. How's our water looking? That's bad. I think we blew a cylinder. So she's making the hissy sounds. It's fine.
Speed limit 60, then drop to 40 and 510 meters.
We're heading out to Port City West. So. And then I set all the switches out to Goods Factory, so. Which setter really helped. Root setter really helped with the realistic thing, because this way you can just plan your routes a little bit better. I definitely recommend getting root setter over on the Nexus. Again, all the mods I have are on the Nexus. I don't do any third-party mods on other sites besides Nexus. But I am going to have to get a better speed out of this. I know there's probably a gauge mod
Speed
makes it so
limit
it's
40 and 74 meters.
yeah, sure. There's actually it's like a digital speedometer. Yeah. Maybe we can put it like right there. Maybe we can't drill into the boiler because they don't have just gotta watch it today. If Carl says, hey, run your overspeed. I listen to his overspeeds. Glad I decided to have that automatic dispatcher, so I should.
Speed limit 30 and 490 meters.
Do people up this? I want to check to see if people up this. No forward cam. No.
Speed limit 80 and 280 meters.
Oh yeah, we can keep it.
Speed limit 30 and 87 meters.
Yeah. I'm glad we're not going that way. This is the Bridge of Doom. If you go down at 20, you gotta be ready for it.
Speed limit 80 and 120 meters.
Brakes, we're doing 25 through here. What's our water like? Till, do we have a lamp on me? Oh, what? I left it back to this factory. So, you know, that way we have a lamp.
Speed limit 50 and 180 meters.
Oh, this cab does not have a light source, so we're gonna just put a hooked up here. We can put a lantern. How's the steam doing?
Speed limit 30 and 500 meters.
Alright, back off on that blower just a little bit. Oh, Fuego could use a little bit. I had not touched the water handle in a while. And our sight glass is still full, knock on wood. A little bit of damper. I mean, we are at full boiler pressure. Yeah, we're at full boiler pressure, which is 120 psi, or 12 bar. Some more cylinder. Come on, baby, let's get some more cylinder in here. Come on. At some point, they do plan to add more roads and stuff. Next build, hopefully, build 100 comes soon. So we're gonna put a playthrough, modded playthrough until build 100 comes. This is so cool. Why, okay guys, why doing a modded playthrough is simple. It's because we've done a vanilla playthrough. Yeah, if you guys want to do that, go watch Ice. Any other vanilla playthrough. But we're gonna do a modded playthrough,
Speed
starting
limit
with narrow
17 and
gauge and working our way up
280
the
meters.
station. There's probably gonna be multiple streams until Simulator 2 Electric Boogaloo comes out, which is, mind you, next year. Why are we not gaining pressure? Do we have a blown cylinder? Like, the bar is on the throttle is on the ceiling, guys. Like, no joke, the throttle is on the ceiling. Yeah. 70. Brakes are
Speed
off.
limit 90, then drop to 60 and 520
Brakes are
meters.
off. Everything is good to go. We're barely even holding 30. Yeah, I definitely need to get an updated speed up. Put a speedometer. You can actually add modifications to this locomotive, as you can see by the hook up there. So, I did buy a lantern. Oh, well, you know what? I left it in the Davenport. Yeah, let's see the lantern thing. So we can use that for a cab light. Probably plan to use this locomotive a lot. I noticed our
Speed
sight
limit
glass.
60 and 140 meters.
I noticed our sight glass hasn't gone down. Question, I want to check our... Did we blow up both pistons? Okay, now we're accelerating. Okay, weird. Maybe we just have blower cranked wide open, maybe. Hell yeah. We're just using, I've been pretty much just riding the blower pretty much. All our switches should be set, so we should have hung it right there. So yeah, I don't have to worry about switches. All our switches are set for us. Honestly, I'm gonna check for cars at Goods Factory at the steel mill. I doubt we're gonna have to go to steel mill. So yeah, just like going into oil. Yeah, oil. Okay. Maybe we'll stop here for a quick.
Permission granted for Oil Well Central.
See, is there any narrow gauge stuff here? There is a water tower. We might want to... We could top off here while we're at it. There is a water tower. Yeah, let's top off here. I'm gonna... PNWR 15 stopping at Oil Well Central for a top off.
Speed limit 90, then drop to 60 and 640 meters.
Ooh, there's some tankers there. Are they British ones though? Or are they narrow gauge? They may be narrow gauge. Alright. We are gonna come to a complete stop here. And we're gonna check to see if we blew a cylinder and also refill our water tank while we're at it. Checking our water. Yep, it's a half tank. So I am going to actually, yeah. Where are these headed to? These are those narrow gauge? They're the same couple of height. No, they're British. No. Do we have any narrow gauge tankers here? Because I want some narrow gauge explodey boys. No, we only got British crap. Oh, it sucks. If I was doing a Brit style, like, you know, playthrough of Derail Valley, then yes. So we're just gonna grab some water while here. We're just gonna grab water. Because, fuck it. Also, I'm gonna pop up, I'm not gonna cheat, but I'm gonna pop up my cheat engine just to make sure I'm not on, like... We have, free clear and delete free riffles on, but, unlimited resources is off and no derailment is on. Actually, you know what? Disable wheel slip and disable wheel slide will turn that off. I just have that turned on for non-career modes, career mode tests for standard ones. Alright, let's go refill the engine with water. Got that. Stupid cars. Still can't believe there's no narrow gauge stuff here for... Get some standard gauge cars. Ding-a-ding? We have a ding-a-ding. Alright, I'm gonna whistle for this crossing. If you hit a truck, it just punts them out of the way. I wish there was. There we go, stickers here. Alright, Carl. You're in charge. I gotta line us up for water. Someone left the standpipe out. There's our little train here. So I should have just pulled
Speed
in
limit
here.
80 and 500 meters.
Steel Mill. This is the Oil Well Central Station. There is like a little regional passenger train service you can get from one of the regional hubs here, and you can go to this station. Let's see if I get it on the first try. Oh my god, am I gonna get it on the first try? Oh, nope, of course not. Of course I didn't get it on the first try, but... Well, it does move, so we could... There's the bait. Alright. That's close enough, we just gotta orientate it. Should be a little rotational rotator valve. Like rotate it until it beeps, pretty much. She's a bit touchy. Alright, need to move her ever so slightly forward. I'll require license manual service. Okay. there like a refill? Can't repair. Alright, we just performed a field repair on the locomotive. Now she should be firing on all cylinders. Let's pop the screen and we're gone. I notice I haven't really been chatting. Also, I'm just letting you guys enjoy this types and sounds of you. Thank you, Carl.
Speed limit 90, then drop to 60 and 440 meters. Speed limit 60 and 140 meters.
Carl, bring her back. WR-15 on the move from Oil Well Central, non-stop service to this factory. Full tank of water, full tank of coal. We'll stop at farm and see if there's anything at this factory. You do it, sir. If not, we'll just eyeball. Open and ready for receiving.
Speed limit 90, then drop to 60 and 310 meters. and 510 meters.
I'm the eyeball.
Speed limit 90, then drop to 60 and 510 meters.
Come on, I'm driving, right? Get out of that corner. Let's switch.
Speed limit 60 and 130 meters.
Their air wipers, there's like one speed. What was those taps?
Speed limit 50 and 320 meters. Departing Well Central.
I don't think we're gonna check the farm. I think we'll check the steel or contract. But remember, we can only do length of one. And they have to be narrow gauge cars. Because we're running narrow gauge.
Clear to enter farm market.
Got this tracking thing. Oh my god, we got some narrow gauge box cars. And the little quarter. Check where these should go. These little box cars. Probably heading to I didn't even leave a popping safe. I'm assuming those are going to Harbor.
Speed limit 90, then drop to 60 and
Especially
540 meters.
15. Can you see if there's anything on a farm? Yeah, sure. You know we're running bloody ass lane. Alright, we're picking up here at farm. Pacific Coast Rail 15 stopping at farm to pick up some cars at farm.
It's always a pleasure to see you at the farm market office. Half of the board, an unloading order with a reward of $21,000.
City South, that's nowhere where we are. We're basically going back to the way we came. City West. Yeah. Nothing here. Meanwhile, we can head up to Food Factory. Deliver bales to Goods Factory. B6.
A freight haul order. Pick up 6 cars from track Bravo 6 in Farm Market. Deliver them to Food Factory. Then drop them off at track Charlie 6.
B6 outbound, right? Alright, so we'll go, then yeah, we'll just turn around at Goods Factory and head back out. You want to get manual service, though. The next thing we need to get is manual service. Pop out the old shoot cheers. Are we following any switches? B5, B6, no. I'm holding shit like this is Railroader. Oh man, I got so much for I'm sure Railroader. How's the water doing? Still full or is that empty? I can't tell. Well, I had the Food Factory. We haven't been to Food Factory. Or hell, even taken anything from the farm. So. Yeah, might as well just tack on some boxcars on the front. And then what we want, D6. Not the first switch. B5, B6. I'm glad I decided to unlock this shade for my first book, my starting book. Kind of cool. I mean, I get to use an aerogate switcher for the next probably 3 or 4 streams. Awesome. And Steam too, so I get to practice my Steam skills. Aerogate Steam start on Derail Valley. What possibly could go wrong?
Inside. Shake hands with Dave.
Oh, what could go wrong?
Inside. Shake hands with danger. Meet a guy you ought to know.
Stop, brakes. We'll pick up some boxcars here and there. There's the little dudes. This is the starter locomotive for the aerogate mod. Get this little porter thing. They don't get you the auxiliary tender, but I decided to get a one that's a little bit bigger. Coupler ready for receiving. Good dunk. There we go. Don't even trust that side glass. I think. We'll wham these onto the train. Handbrakes. Oh god, we gotta climb. Okay, no, yeah. Yama, whatever you do not. Oh. Having to be my own brakeman sucks. Get on board. Go. Fireball. Wham back into our train here. Got a nice little cargo train going. We got some box cars full of hay apparently, or straw, and it's one food factory. And we're gonna, yeah.
Speed limit 90, then drop
And
to
we got
60
plywood going
and
up to the
520 meters.
Very goods factory. So that's a bit of a jaunty ad. This locomotive should be able to do it. Says, how much does this job pay? 9 grand. That's not bad for that job. And then I'm assuming the job, yeah, it's 10 grand. So that's gonna be a big chunk of change to start off with. Not bad. Assuming we make it. Knowing my track record with steamers. And we're gonna stop at steel mill, see if there's like 3 or 4 persons. Yeah, steel mill. Right now we are basically grabbing cars of industries and along the route. So next stop will be a steel mill. Grab the outbounds. Oh, never mind. I can only carry 2 jobs at a time right now. Right, I only have current job ones. I can only take 2 cuts of cars, so we can go bang these back into our own cars. You're about 5 cars away. A couple. This is a good idea. Quarter card a couple. And dunk. Alright, you're good to go. Let's go. Get to this, blow this popsicle stand. Steal it. Bars on the ceiling, baby. Let's go. I didn't leave a... Somebody left the handbrake on. Oh, thanks, right. She's out. Get her out of
Leaving farm market.
Farm market. NWR now departing farm market for goods factory.
Speed limit 60 and 47 meters.
Roger that. Speed limit 60. Are we switching? Yeah, we're switching. Again, all the switches are set for us to go for the steel mill, so. How's this team doing? This team doing fine. Close the cocks now that we're actually on the move. We're slowly building up speed. There we go. At least we get some ambiance. This thing's really quiet. That's the benefits of your team. I do like this Heisler. This is a really nice mod by Boring Looking Works.
Speed limit 70 and 230 meters.
Rolling the whole time. Remember, we still have manual unloading, so this coal and water has got to last us until food factory. So. If not, we're gonna have to go to steel mill and get a second look at those and take the train the rest of the way.
Speed limit 70, then drop to 60 and 130 meters. Speed limit 60 and 94 meters.
Bring that boy up. We're doing the 10 on the cylinder. Keep that pressure on. We gotta go. This is a slight hill. This is kind of cool. I think we're at like almost at loading gauge tonnage for this. I'm just gonna like I say, run her until the water falls off and we gotta grab a diesel. I'm sticking to the rule of no standard gauge equipment. Can't just rescue ourselves with a standard gauge diesel. I'll have to spawn out one of those low cattle boards. Shame you can't do photos. You don't have even access to the photo. Look at that. The steel mill that we're coming through. Oh, look at those hoppers. I mean, yeah, that's a shunting job. Yeah, it's inbound. All the sleepy trucks. Ooh, trucks. Yeah, they're probably like, guarantee it. Those are going to harbor. I guarantee it. Want to bet? Want to bet? Yeah, I guarantee they're going to harbor. We're going to goods factory, so. Oh, do you have another geared steam locomotive here? I remember the locomotive I still spawned when I first loaded into the save. It's still there. That's the save work. It's still there. We're gonna stop here so I can go pee. Realize. Yeah, up to the NWR 15, stopping in steel mill for pee break and gotta have a gun on. I'm just gonna dump it. Because we gotta conserve our coal and water. Also, I'm
Busy
curious.
day at steel mill, isn't it? Chasing profits. A loading order here is your ticket to $25,000.
D4 outbound to D5. Oh, never mind. Yeah, it's going opposite direction. It's in. I don't want to do switching one there. So we'd have to switch cars. Goods factory. So. Also, I gotta go pee real quick. I'll be right back. I'm back. Grab a beverage. Also, yeah, it's like 81 degrees out today. Jeez. Well, thanks. Get back to our journey. Whoa. Hop back in the locomotive and get her refired back up. Coal in the hole, coal in the hole. Culling in the hole. I'm well aware. This is a logging locomotive, and it's not for this. Who cares? Eyeball. I just realized you're 50% full. You fish. My God, people are so honky in this town. Honky is the littlest thing. Right, who gave a semi truck a frickin' ship's horn? Seriously. Oh, by the way, you can see the traffic, guys. Yeah, that's important. It's called Derail Valley traffic.
Speed limit 60 and 140 meters. Safe travels from Steel Mill.
You too. Oh, Christ, I'm a button. What are we doing here? So goods factory, we're gonna need to get water at goods factory. Gun fully open.
Speed limit 80 and 290 meters.
This thing did not accelerate quickly. That's one thing that I've noticed. This thing does not like to accelerate quickly. There's no cab lighting either. Except for the fuego from the fire. Place this thing down.
Speed limit 120 and 740 meters.
Oh, I need a shovel mount as well for the steamer. I just really, yeah, that doesn't really do that much. Right down over here. Okay.
Speed limit 100 and 910 meters.
Alright. Let's see if there might be a store in goods factory. I guarantee this locomotive is not going to be able to do. Lighter, please. Okay. Water, I don't want to waste all our water either. Oh, we're at a quarter of a tank. We just might have enough.
limit 90 and 520 meters. Speed limit 100 and 250 meters. Speed limit 90 and 280 meters.
There we go. That's our only cab light, which is our lighter. Our little Zippo Freebird lighter. What could possibly go wrong? Alright guys, I gotta do
Speed
it.
limit 80 and 500 meters.
I mean, we're going the max speed of this thing. The throttle is on the sail. What's the Fuego doing? Need more Fuego rock in the Fuego hole. Or Fuego rock in the Fuego hole. Are we sure we're even gonna make the hill going up into Goods Factory?
Speed limit 60 and 1,000 meters.
That's one of the benefits of your Steam is you're really good at hill climbing, but not really good at top speed acceleration. This is not designed for like this kind of prairie style like stuff. This way you think here. The only thing you know. Go as fast as she humanly possibly can. Oh no. No. No, not this song. Smells. Smells. See if we can kind of hold that speed. That is the way to hit. Yes. And it's not been thrown.
Speed limit 50 and 53 meters. Speed limit 70 and 240 meters. limit 80 in 410 meters.
I think we might need to double head this one. Ow! Lower might be. We've got the blower on this whole time, and yeah, we're losing steam pressure. Come on, baby, get up this hill. She's gonna slowly crawl up this hill.
Speed limit 70 in 280 meters.
What you think about when you're born into fire? Let 'em burn it out. Sell 'em to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world.
Everybody's so quiet, you can't even tell if it's making power. Lego. That's fire tap.
Speed limit 60 in 480 meters.
think we'll do another stream. Well, I'm starting a brighter series here. Crochet.
Enter goods factory.
Shenanigans. Oh, I know.
Speed limit 30 and 500 meters.
Stop here. Someone drop off the caboose. Where's my key? Never been inside this caboose. Oh my god. Are there any lights in here? No. Oh, but oh, I see. You do have fees and job things. You do have a job manager in here. Well, yeah, it's probably soon required by Hero Valley. Let's go take care of these flats. We'll see what else is here. Might as well. Oh, and it's all standard gauge crap. Alright. Which we can't use. I'm thinking we could.
Speed limit 50 and 120 meters.
Ooh, we got cars.
Speed limit 30 and 490 meters.
That one's the D3 now. Kicking! Let's do some kicking!
Oh, I want to do some kicking!
Locomotive pushing us. We stop. Keep all forward and move the rear road movement. You just sit here and just while I go off. Turn in this job. And go see if there's anything for food factory there.
Welcome to the Goods Factory Station office. Make yourself comfortable. Top of the board, a freight haul order to Selma with a reward of $33,000. Well done. The job took 86 minutes, and you've earned a bonus payout of $15,000.
Oh. Iron mine. It's all the way up there. So, no. Ooh. Sawmill. I mean, it's the way back way we came. Machine factory town. 3 cars, D7 outbound. Are these standard gauge? If so, then yeah. Standard gauge well cars. What about the same here? Freight Hall order 28. I mean, we can go to Food Factory. I mean, we're doing our basic food machine factory haul. I mean, the only one we have is Iron Mine East. If that was what Iron Mine West, I would take it. Harbor, no. No switching. Oil refinery. Oh, I need the logistical license too. Let me guess. And then of course the licenses. I mean, I might as well see how much the logistical is gonna be. You know what? It's either that or manual service. Yeah, let's go with manual service. That way we can just That's right, we can't even pick up any more orders either. Alright, let's head out to Food Factory and then end this shit. OR place, I'm assuming that was right here. Yeah. Those tankers. Those tankers. Alright, let's go. We waste way too much time. Alright, fair enough. Let's go. Soon the flyer's gonna be You still remember, we still gotta pick up our caboose stuff. And then switches to Food Factory. Where in Food Factory? C6 in Because when we pick up our caboose, we're going.
Speed limit 30 and 140 meters.
Give me the R50 I'm running for Food Factory with rank of 4 cars. 5 cars up, 6 cars up. Okay.
I hope you have insurance left. Next time, try keeping the wheels on the track.
People, that's why we always...
That's going to require more than a bandage and some encouraging words to fix.
Oh, you can't re-rail? Wait a second. Whoopsie, I blew up our steamy. Steamy boy. Alright. Well, crap. There goes half the job value. 2, 3, 4, 5. Ain't this supposed to be 6? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna have to spawn out a look at that the diesel. I mean, we've done enough steaming. I mean, it's only going to one station. So it's not a big deal. Also, we'll keep that caboose here. It's fine. We blew up the steamer, so I'm a backup locomotive. Which is that way. Hop in the old Davenport here. It's either this or the 440. Bye. Alright.
Speed limit 30 and 94 meters.
I'm assuming the couplers are just so broken that the car's Hey, thank you. These won't couple because the stupid job is so dead. It's easy for Rip the stick backwards. continuous unit. Yes. Let's go. Let's go. Little Davenport. Let's go. F is food factory. Price on a bike. Man said brown, but we have not hatched. So C6. Set to food factory C6. Just waiting till we're off the switches and then
Speed limit 50 and 280 meters. Speed limit 70 and 490 meters.
wonder if little Davenport could pull something like that. Doubt it.
Speed limit 60 and 1,100 meters. Leaving goods factory.
Alright, max speed, safe speed for this thing's 50. Things start going haywire. Pinned up at 50. Food factory. goods factory. I Carl will be mad at you for the yeah, I think. Oh, we were meant to buy something or a speedo for the steamer. That would be good. So now we're stuck with the dam. It's fine. It's fine. At least we have manual service, so we can refill the needs, right? It's like lightly right in. Which means almost hung to the right. Onwards, little people. Oh. We don't want to be redlining. Goods factory, here we go. Yeah! Back. This little Davenport diesel. All in 6 cars and goods. Oh yeah. Ta-dum-dum. Da-da-da-da-da. Alright, run 8, let's go. Run the pants off this switcher. Hey, Spirit turning on 95, welcome. Also, I got something new. I got a stream deck finally. Yay. I finally picked one up. I know. I've been streaming for 10 years now and I haven't even without a stream deck. Yeah, I finally got one. And a new mic stand, so my mic is no longer on my table. How are you doing? Yeah, right now we're just running some boxcars. Whoever laid these tracks we need to find. Yes. It's the narrow gauge track line. Yeah. Whoever laid them. It is absolutely squiggly. But it is it's a narrow gauge mod and then the disused tracks. So it's janky. But yeah, I tried streaming this earlier. And let's just say the game wasn't happy. It was crashing constantly. So we're now just freshly saved. You did one as well? Cool. Right now we're just in the little Davenport. I have this one and then like the little Heisler geared steam locomotive. Got it to good spec and then blew it up. I just let it idle there without water in it and it blew up. Went back to grab the locomotive to go and it's just like boom. So we're just taking the husks of the cars with this little Davenport switcher. And the rules are I can't spawn locomotives, so if I kill these ones I start with, I pretty much have to just use ones that spawn. So right now we're working the pants out of this little piece of switcher. Doing something that's not meant to do. Run on the main line. 16 pounds. Yeah. It's I think it's 8, I believe. 8 bales? Bales. Bales. I don't know what, but it says bales. Farm. Oh, that fuel. This might be a bad idea. It flew out of Pennsylvania. Union Pacific 4014
limit 30 and 270 meters.
On the RGN. An RGN or I can't remember what
Remember you
RGN
have brakes, use them.
Fucking with shit. My girl's yelling at me for talking to me. Reading and Northern. Okay, yeah. I do apologize. I'm not really known. I know the locomotive types and numbers. It's just I'm still foggy when it comes to railroad names. So hopefully that doesn't affect you.
Speed limit 40
Yeah, I
and
wanted to see
160 meters.
I'm glad that they at least have one of those running now. It's not just a museum piece. Sorry, 2102. This side on the double track portion is pretty cool. Something like that again for a long time. Fair, yeah. It's just, I don't have the money or the time to do stuff like that.
Speed limit 50 and 270 meters.
But yeah, well, I tried this morning around Euro Valley, but it was like just giving me fatal graphics card errors and just being a pain in the ass. And so I decided to relaunch the stream and it works finally. It's like, ugh. I had to install the entire game. That's how bad the bugs were. Texas country for events like that, but it was once in a lifetime event, probably, so I read. Yeah.
Speed limit 30 and 210 meters.
I'm not fear of missing out on something like that. It's cool. Again, it's just the time, the money. Besides, we have so many vacations already that I'm happy to miss.
Speed limit 50 and 430 meters.
Where are we going? to? Food factory. I'm assuming this is the tunnel. And then you have that little squiggle. And then food factory. Oh yeah, you are. Yeah, I have a streaming app first turned on, so you're physically walking around the bottom of my screen. I haven't streaming app first. But yeah, I'm thinking about doing this until Build 100 comes out. So, gonna run narrow gauge to standard
200 meters.
Playthrough. But at some point we'll switch over to standard gauge and start doing standard gauge stuff. But I was working on a livery last night for the E units, the EMC E units that someone added to the game, and I think the game just didn't like that and was just borking me this morning because of that. So, yeah, someone added E units, guys. Person, tornado. Someone added E units to this game. So. Railroad has been the focus for me lately. Modders have figured out how to get a Shay at a climax working. Yeah. I might actually check those out at some point. I did download them, so we might check those out on stream tomorrow. But yeah, I heard they have a logging locomotive. I downloaded them. They're in my save. East of my account. So I just say that I have to the game still. Yeah. Kitchen. Also, I do have a soundboard. You want me to sample some of it, or are you good? I do have a soundboard for my on my screen deck now, so I can play sounds and music bits. Some of them are bass boosted though. So.
Permission granted for food factory.
All right. Just warning these. I haven't adjusted the audio levels. We got
Side. Shake hands with danger. Be the guy you ought to know.
I got kicking.
Kicking? Oh, I want to do some kicking. Kicking? Oh, I want to do some kicking.
We got the doo-doo. We got Ice saying
You know,
hubris.
this is a derail or me suffering for my own hubris.
Guys screaming bass boost.
Limit 17 and 510 meters.
Bye bye.
Got someone saying bye-bye. And then these are all the anime and weeb ones.
Objection!
NANI?! Bankai! Yeah, that's my Yeah, that's my favorite. So switch from Bleach. And then I got the sound of a tornado apparently. This was just in my files. Umai!
5 minutes later. 5 minutes later.
That's all of them, pretty much. Yeah, I'm planning to add more, so. But yeah, I don't know when to play them though, and we're here. Stop the. Stop! Brakes! What do you think?
5 minutes later.
I'm later, we're here. Hold the pin. We're not in sandbox mode. Shut that down. Thank you. What do you think I am? Mail money? I do know is, my god, the fog is set in. I can't see Earth the shit. I don't know where the station office is. The green beacon. Station office. I'm probably not get a whole lot of money from this order. This was only a $9,000 job, and I destroyed 3 of the cars in a
There's
steam
always
explosion.
something
so-
happening at Food Factory. $45,000 are on the table for a custom order to a gnome. Here are your $30,000 for finishing the job in 81 minutes within bonus time.
Alright, now I gotta figure out which ones are narrow gauge and which ones are not. We have grain to goods factory in town. Those C7 now. C7 outbound. Oh, those are narrow gauge. Look at that. Oh my god, they're narrow gauge. Hell yeah. Might be a little bit much for the deck. What's with the cars? That's a theft mod. What do you think? It adds a little bit more realism, adds a little bit more life to the towns. He has a pedestrian mod as well. It's the same guy who made the crossings mod as well. The derail Valley crossings mod. And, but the problem is, he made them honk their horns every 20 minutes. Oh yeah. Alright. It's a long tube license. Yeah, it's a mod. It's on the Nexus. It's called Derail Valley Traffic, and it adds driving cars around the map. Of course, it's available on the Nexus. Also, he has versions where you can just like come up to this and press an interaction button and just go whiz. Yeah, the guy's amazing. Let's pull up the traffic real quick. Nexus mods, Hero Valley, TV. Oh yeah, it's DV Road Traffic. It's the author. It's I Am Grandpa Playing Games. Yeah, he does a lot of like map, like beautification mods. So, I'm just gonna show you this real quick and bring it up on screen here. So this is the one I'm using for the cars. He has ones for the ones that are just laying around. You can drive any of the ones. Then you have like the road traffic, which I'm using for his traffic, and then I have the automatic level crossings, which I like, and his boat mod, which I don't really use. Yeah, the cars that funny, they just disappear at the crossing. That's why I find them so hilarious. Alright, now where's the station office? So I can go put this job booklet back. Oh my god, realistic mode! Totally forgot the teleportation distance is nerfed and realistic
Busy
mode.
day at Food Factory, isn't it?
Alright, let's see if we can get another license here. That's long 2, long 1. Not a whole lot here. Oh. I mean, there's this one at C5 outbound, but it's not narrow gauge though. It's standard. Let's see how many fees I owe. That's about right. I can't pay that. I'm in debt. I can apparently. Okay. I have to pay for the damage to the cars. Ow. $100,000 in damage done to the cars. Ow. Alright, let's see what we can afford for license. I mean, Fragile would be... No. I mean... the 260 would be nice. We don't have the money for it. Yes, he gave, by the way, that's a semi-truck. He gave it a ship's horn and it's base boosted. Ugh. So I apologize. Let's see what we should work for. I think we should work for at least train length 2. I think we should work for next train length. It's just 20 grand, we're at 5 grand. Alright. That would have been a nice delivery. There's no others. I hate to say it, but we might. Oh, that's a long 2. Like, all the narrow gauge stuff is all long 2. Anyway. Oh god, I've been going for 3 hours and I still need to get dinner, so... Thank you coming out for not coming out, Tornado. I appreciate it. I'm just gonna end stream here pretty much. I mean... We're pretty much at time. So. See what we did in trade. We had a steamer blow up. We delivered some cargo. We ran some trains. Had some fun. So I'm gonna have them. I'll see you guys next time. I'm thinking about getting rid of these British wagons though. I don't ever use them, and they're clogging up precious real estate for mods. So I'll see you guys next time. So I think next time we'll probably see if we can unlock some more contracts. Maybe get longer trains, unlock some new stuff, unlock some new locomotives. And mind you, this is a modded playthrough, so normally you don't unlock locomotives. You unlock the basic 5, and then but now I have mods. So the realistic teleport is not like the teleporting across rivers of cars. Could be worse, yeah. Anyway. What do you mean by that? Oh, I wonder if can I hang on to a ladder while the train's in motion, or is it just gonna kick me off? Oh. Do these even have any cheer? No. I don't mind the narrow gauge mod. It definitely is a better. Yeah, it's a little bit more variety. You know, spice of life to the game. I believe those are. Oh. Yeah, these are mods as well. And they're gauge mod compatible as well. Technically, we could still use a standard gauge locomotive, but there's no break our rules. If we want to use the bigger cars, we're only allowed to use the DE2. Wait, I could use this? No, shut up. Oh, never mind. I was like, what license does it require? DH4. Oh yeah, we have the European box cab. But yeah, so. Oh, there's some Lehigh Valley coaches. Oh my god, these are cursed looking. And then of course I have the China coaches. Yeah. coaches. I'm thinking on basically uninstalling these because these are so. I think these are just ripped out of a video game. Maybe Trains with a Z, maybe. Because look at how low poly these are compared to like the stock coach. Yeah, I thought I would like these coaches because, you know, a little bit different price-wise, a little bit different variety of coach. But yeah, at this point, I'm just rambling. So, right, also, I'm gonna go see what we can find at the shop. Maxwell for $3,000 from. Good lord. Oh, they have a show. Okay, yeah, we definitely need to get that at least. How much for a shovel mount? Shovel mount's 500, and then of course we need the power drill. We need the cordless DeWalt. DeWalt we got at home. Is there any power tools here? Lantern, because I'm always forgetting that. What? There's no power tools here, though? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright. We got googly eyes. That came with a mod. Old Bob's garage key. Man. $3,000 for Maxwell, though. That's... You don't have all the money in the world, though. Oh, I can get a lamp, Maxwell and a lamp bracket. For all our monies. But come on, I want our passenger princess. It'll cost us all our money. But how about what the heck are... Oh yeah, I totally forgot the museum stuff. The demonstrators. Another day, another day, another day. We could own our own team too. And the thing is also, I cannot use the ones that spawn in the I believe I found this on the first stream. Ugh. Okay, requires license in museum, so that's something we gotta work for. And we gotta save up a lot of money to get that thing fixed, that too. At least the outside's in decent shape. A bit rusty, but it's surface rust. How about the interior? I mean, well, okay, yeah, no, that's bad.
Congratulations. You've successfully demonstrated how not to drive a train.
What the fudge?
The scrapyard just called to thank you for the generous donation you're about to make.
Carl, what are you talking about? I did not derail. I've been just monologuing here in the yard. Where's my train? What do you mean a contribution to Carl? I think Carl is telling me to be done. Or did I blow up the no? Carl, I don't know what you're smoking. Oh, I think he was telling me about the fact that yeah. That's fine. Huh? Is that derailed? No, none of these are derailed. I don't know. Carl will probably told me to end stream, so I'm gonna end here. So yeah, the next time we'll see if we can get the museum license. I might play a little off camera, grind some jobs. So But I'll see you guys can get in here with a little Davenport switcher back here in Derail Valley for season 2. Narrow gauge career mode live. So, bye bye. Oh, and yeah, I don't even have to hit stop streaming. I can just go to end, and then I can just go to stream settings. Right under the play and pause, I can just hit pause music.